How's it going?
Ahoy, mateys, and welcome aboard. Carl's here. He's been waiting, actually. You're talking morning, you leave at 8? You work by noon, okay. Cool. So you're going back. You're going back. Hi, Linda. Guess who gets comment of the week? Anyway, lost my train of thought. Which side are you, Carl? 206? No, you're not 206. So you got to be 207 or 205. I think you're 205, but I can't remember. 0800. Gone, gas, hookup, walk to work. I saw one of your walks to work. Enjoyed it. And actually, I caught your update that you were still hunkered down. I forget where you went to hunker down or whatever, but you'll tell us. Anyways, glad you're getting back to work. Glad that things. I know James said this morning that there were 34 people who have died in Florida because of Ian, the storm. That's sad. Thin Blue Lane is here. Welcome aboard. I'm going to be catching your live stream later tonight. I believe you said it was 11 Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can stay up that long enough to win something. I love word games. I hope Linda will join us too, because she likes to stay up. Yeah, Thin Blue Lane. If you can, I think you can. You can put your own link in. I think. See, I can't tell who my moderators are here. You know, I'm on StreamYard. It doesn't show. It shows me there's 5 people on board. God, we're gonna sink. 10 p.m. Central, 11 Eastern. Thank you. Thank you. That's so cool. Here, I'm going to write it down that before I end this live stream tonight, which is going to be probably a little late because we have one winner from this morning or this noon time, which is James Catnese. He won a ticket to scratch. And I have a feeling somebody will win tonight too. Could be Sandra. Could be you, Bill. What's that, Holly? Okay, Holly intends to come on a little after 6:30, so let's call it 6:45, and she'll probably be on a good half hour. And then we still got to do Guess the Channel, and we got to do James's scratch off. And if somebody else wins, we may, depending on how late it is and who I'm stepping on, we might have to end the live stream and do whoever's scratch off on next Saturday night. Because there's usually not time on Wednesday night for, why do we say it? Cliches. That's Wednesday night. Yes, Carl does have good news. He's back to the alligators and the crocodiles. Green alligators and long-necked geese. Humpback camels, some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure born, the loveliest of them all was a unicorn. All right, maybe I got my singing out of the way. Linda, well, but try to remember, write it down. I just did. We got to put your link in, Bill. And say hi to Nancy and give her a big hug for me. She'll probably get on here in a minute. I know her. Okay, I missed something. You said something was okay. What did I miss? Okay, Linda's going to be at Thin Blue. Not a mod. Okay. I got to do something about that. I'm not going to make everyone mobs because then, somebody like Mark will come in. or Papa Drew. They'll throw you all out. Put you in timeout. We love them. If I know Mark, he'd probably put himself in timeout. All right. Oh, we haven't done across the pond or down in Australia or Canada lately. Nancy's here? Awesome. Ahoy, Lassie. Lassie Nancy. Welcome aboard. Okay. I don't have time to be mad at all the channels. Oh, yeah. There's no time for anger. Oh, mod. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a mod on a few, but do I keep up? No. I have whopped a couple trolls here and there. I think either on Charlie Grace's channel or I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, Tina. I was definitely on one of her lives. Whacked a troll. Whack a troll. We should make a game about that. And somebody should come up with a giraffe carafe. I might do that. Away from the keyboard. Okay. What do we call it? AFK. Is that an actual abbreviation? She's AFK, but she's still listening. So nobody tell her who the secret channel is, okay? Right. So what do you think, Linda? Does the background work for you? You know I love flowers. So, Linda, you get comment of the week, even though it was in the chat. And the chat was a couple weeks ago. I ended up replaying that particular video, live stream video, because I needed the show more stats. And I don't think I updated the show more stats. So I got to add James Catanese from this morning, or at noon. Actually, it was about 2 minutes to 1 when he won the ticket. There's a head in the road, not a fork. Well, maybe there. 2 lanes. No, wait. How did that go? Can't remember. It'll come to me. Something in a yellow wood. Sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood to see which road I traveled on. I would travel on. Yeah, 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. I don't think so. This is the wrong picture for that. Remember the one from the other night where I was in the Keys and I used one of the Darryls. You know, the 2 pirates on Synchronicity. They are pirates. They're coconut heads. But anyways, I had one of them floating. One time they're over here, and another time they're over here. It was cool. Oh well, it has nothing to do with Guess the Channel, does it? Oh. Home sweet home. And be one traveler long I stood. See a fork. Yeah, Yogi Berra. You're right. I remember that. I love the one where, what does he say? He was talking about the mega mall in Minneapolis or St. Paul. I think that's where it is. I've never been there. But it's the biggest mall. Technical problems. How do you figure? There's Ringo. Good to see you. I wish I could have spent more time with you at M22. It's just a green shirt. I only wore it because you like green. How do you like it? Okay. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, Yogi Berra's stuff. I just absolutely love Yogi Berra. Nancy, welcome aboard. Everything tastes like chicken. What does chicken taste like? Pondering. I'm not sure, but I've heard over and over and over again that our message to the aliens who are, in orbit around the Earth, our message to them is eat the Canadians first. It's a saying. I didn't come up with it. Somebody else did. I'm stuck on trying to decorate my craft to look like a giraffe. Maybe coffee will spew out of his open mouth. I'll use his tail as a pitcher handle. I don't know. It's just ideas. Probably somebody's already done it. So, that kind of makes for a good icon, whatever they call that. I'm trying to remember what icon I have. I do have a. I'll find it, I think. There we go. I think it's here. Ahoy. It is here. Right now, that's what I'm using for, what do you call that? Not a pixel. Damn it, tell me what it is. But maybe I'll replace it with me. I don't know. I got to use my, whatever it's called, my avatar. That's what it's called. Didn't we cover avatars when we were on the A's in the book? Didn't somebody use avatar as an entry? I think they did. Anyway, I got to send the script to BB3 and do our live stream at some point soon. Got to find those notes there. The script is in synchronicity somewhere. I'm gradually finding stuff because everything got thrown in the bus and came home to the cottage. There's still stuff that Holly's saying, where's this? Where's that? I want you to bring that in. You took it with you, blah, blah. I had to look for my jewelry tonight. It was in the booty bank, but I couldn't find the booty bank. Finally, I did. Okay, back to Yogi Berra. When he said something about the mall, he said, oh yeah, he said, nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded. I love that one. Or instead of referring to a singing lady, he had a better ending. It ain't over till it's over. And of course, the famous one, it's deja vu. Yeah. Is that practice, Holly, or just happenstance? Anyways, it says deja vu. all over again. Love it. Oh, that might make an okay thumbnail. I think I did Daryl or the other Daryl as a thumbnail. I did. I don't know if they were for live streams or for videos, but they're out there. They're on my page somewhere. I spoke to the aliens and let me look. I have already spoken to aliens above the planet. When they stop laughing, we can have a conversation. That is good. That's priceless. Palomar Gardens. Spaceships have landed. Wow, everybody's saying hi to each other. We are pushing it. James is here. He just wants to do the ticket. Anything else is minor. Now, this isn't part of the channel that's featured tonight, but this is, I forgot all about it, but I needed comment of the week. Well, this actually came out of a chat on a live stream. It was Linda Barker's idea to put on a green shirt and then have the flowers as background. And I think it works very well. You know, I can be next to one of my friends, especially when I'm losing it. You know, ride the dolphin. Hey, they did it on Flipper, didn't they? 7, yeah, up to 7. Bill, this morning I broke a record at noon or whatever on the noon show. Todd can confirm it. I broke my record. My old record was 21 on board. This morning, or whatever you want to call it, the noon show, 24 people on board. I'm growing. I have growing pains all day. I took a couple how do you call it, muscle relaxers, nerve pill, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Holly has them. And it's very, very seldom that I take any kind of a pain pill. Well, yeah, you're thinking. Anyways, I've been acting like I've stoned all afternoon. I might put out a video of Dennis and I having a conversation. I got to make sure there's no terrible, especially any swearing. I don't think he swore, but you never know. I got to replay the whole thing. I can't play the video. I got to play the audio on this damn Chromebook and make sure. And if the audio is okay, then I will publish it. It was rather funny. Now, Ringo and Czar love the GSP. All right, you got me. What a goofy idea. You're talking about the giraffe? The giraffe carafe? But I think it's a fun idea.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash.
Like a bridge over troubled waters. Hey, it is, Xanax. Nah, I don't even think you have to have a prescription for that. It's not over the counter. It's out there. But I'd be scared. Might be tainted. The disembodied head. Well, this was the whole idea. It was Linda's idea. Blame her. Come on, Sandy. It could be the ghost of Captain Jack. It could be a lot of things.
If you're ready, Weight Watchers is ready for you.
Oh. Oh, man, that's worthy of Mark and Papa Drew's humor. Mark is Hitch Up and Tow, as you probably all remember. I haven't seen him lately. Hopefully everything's okay. Yeah, Hitch Up and Tow. He can take over the whole show, you know. He's got him. Maybe he ran out and that's why he's not here. Ran out of jokes. Nah, I don't think so. Sad trombone. Oh my God. Ha. Wah wah. Oh my goodness. You better hurry, Holly. We're going south. We're going south already. I was telling them about taking a muscle relaxer. It kind of made me feel like I'm stoned. Carl.
You're going south real quick?
Yeah. It's Carl's fault. I'll let you read it later. I'll scroll it up for you. Hey. Maybe, yeah. What was that? It was back from I don't know if it was Cheech Chong, was it? Red or green? Red or green? I think I would choose the blue. Or the yellow. I have some blue. I don't know why. You know, it's like ready, willing, and waiting, and nothing, nobody comes by. Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. I remember that one. I think Mark might have used that one too recently. German short-haired pointer is a GSP. German short. Is it? Is that what the acronym is? A German short-haired pointer. I think pointers are cool. If I was a, bird hunter, duck hunter, I'd want the German pointer. I don't know. I just think they're cool dogs. I've had some muscle relaxers, or I have that Tizidine, I think it's called. It's mild, but puts you out. So is Czar a German short-haired pointer? GSP? I want to meet GSP because I don't know if you had GSP with you at M22. We definitely, we're neighbors, Ringo. We got to go get a cup of coffee somewhere. Maybe we'll bring Dirk with us. We're all kind of local here. There's a channel that I haven't featured, but some of you haven't. Michigander Man. That's Rob. He comes on here every once in a while. I try to watch his videos in live streams, but I'm lax on that. Loopy, yeah. That Tina's Pizzidine, whatever the heck it is. That's the only pill I have. I don't take any other pills. I don't have any prescriptions other than that one. And I get sleepy. The pain, the pain goes away, and I go to sleep. You're there till Thursday. Try the veal. I don't know what that means either. All right. Ha. Okay, I am not catching the humor, Linda. What is he saying to Nancy about trying the veal? It's got to be subtle humor of some sort. We got a few minutes, and then Holly by Golly with the Weekly Laugh Report, which is 2 weeks late, will be coming on. See what I look like in Angela's bathroom. Woo! That's kind of a cool picture, though. The anchors. I have 2 new shower curtains that will be going in synchronicity once I get the water and the shower hooked up, all that. That's coming. Maybe this winter, maybe next spring. I don't know. I stopped picking up scrap. This one might be good to try out too. This is the icon or the avatar that I was using. Nah, not this one. I still want to know the subtle humor behind this statement. All right, let's go find something from the channel that we're featuring tonight. Waiting for questions too. This one probably will give it away. Now I look like the Loch Ness Monster. Here until Thursday. Try the veal. Todd, I have one 26-gallon black tank. But I don't think I'm going to use it. I mean, it's not installed, but I have it if I want to install it, and I have the valves. And of course, pipe is not an issue for me. I know I've got PVCs. I got all the stuff I need to complete the project and I might have black and gray go into the holding tank. Just why not? I don't know. And then I'm thinking of possibly a compost toilet for a while with a larger container for urine. I don't know. Try to separate urine from poop. Might do that. The most versatile dog. Fairy Dust, are you live yourself, or you're just here with me? Thank you, by the way, for being aboard. Okay, a lounge entertainer. Like a lounge entertainer. Here till Thursday, try the veal. Who goes to the lounge on Thursday? I'm losing this humor. I don't know what it means. It's probably something sexual. Stand up rim shot. Stand up rim shot. Most men, the world is their toilet. And yes, most of us stand up to urinate. Well, there's other things you can do standing up. Ask Tina. No. She'll be mad. Oh my God, I should never have said that. That's from a private conversation. Oh, oh, good. Thank you, Bernie. Bernie. Not sexual. Well, see, I thought a rim shot was, you know, like around the urinal. Hit the rim. Is my mind in the toilet too? Probably. I'm overthinking. Yeah, I probably am. You know, I ran across the thing. It might have been on Carl's channel. About it might. I think it was about overthinking, or it was about. It prompted me. Heck, it was today. Come to think of it, it prompted me. I might get what do they call it? Conceal and carry. I'm open carrying right now, but I may consider a conceal carry. It could happen. I'm talking about cameras, not firearms. Yes, he did start this. Huh. James put his boots on. I love it. River Styx is here. Welcome aboard, Tommy. We are having a ball tonight. I wonder if, let me try something in a minute. See? Hey, Jill, if you're here, I wore green for you because you like green. You know, some days you just run up against a brick wall. Let's see here. Oh, here's one. I like this one. What was that song? Stormy weather. Gosh, I can't remember the rest of the words. James is guessing. You know, actually, James, that would be so cool if you had 2 tickets to scratch in one day. But I'm going to tell you, it's not Tommy. It's not River Styx. But, you know, stuff on his channel looks like this. And Tommy is, he's from that area. He's got Florida plates on his van. Of course, he may have just borrowed those from somebody else. You know, who knows? I said borrow. I didn't say pirate or steal. None of that stuff. Okay, Sandra is guessing. Whoops. Look who's here. Ahoy, Justin and Christina and Angel and Mikey. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. And, you know, don't take that eat the Canadians first shit to heart, okay? And keep those Canadian geese on your side of the border, please. The golf course is just, it's slippery. I've seen a golf cart almost slide into a pond because there were so many geese around the pond. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Can you read in between the lines? Okay. We're having a blast here, Justin. Or Christina, whichever one of you is. Maybe it's Mikey. Hi, Mikey. Gimpy Camper is here. Welcome aboard. This morning on the noon show, James Catanese won a $5 ticket that we'll be scratching later tonight. He guessed your channel. And I tried to make it as hard as I could. Ask Linda. She was pissed off again at me. Okay. When you say, is it Linda? Last I knew, Linda hasn't put out anything. I think she's still a NN, but you never know. TGIF is no longer a NN. Actually, she never was, but she is growing now. We need to put a link to her channel. Yeah, see, Linda's no content. But she could, because she has got a world of good ideas that would make great videos. And look how she is on chat, on live stream. She could put on a green shirt and have a green screen too. Anybody can do this. Anybody. Hey, that might be sometimes you use that little smiley face that looks more like a little aw, or the one that's I gotta think about that. I love those. I can make my own. I can make my own little icons while I'm working on the giraffe carafe. Okay, Holly by Golly with a weekly laugh report is just about ready to come aboard. And Justin and Christina is asking if it's RV weekends. Oh, let me look here. Yes, let me look. RV weekends. RV weekends. Well, this background came from Robert, RV weekends. So that's a really good guess because of this background. This background is because Linda wanted it. Now, I'm going to leave it up now for a while because Holly by Golly is coming aboard here in about 30 seconds. You guys keep talking to one another. Yeah, the great area of Cleveland. Yeah, she could do all kinds of stuff. Thank you for putting up Bree's channel. We can all watch her waterfalls, which I love. I sent her 3. Lance sent her 3. Don't know where they're from. My Lance kind of screenshotted, I think. Myself, I actually made 3 waterfall videos for her. They weren't really much of waterfalls. They're more like rapids around here. We don't have any waterfalls here unless you make your own. Yeah. Mims, Florida. So there's another Florida channel. But he was featured a couple weeks ago. That's why I have this background picture. Which I'm going to leave up for Holly by Golly. And as we all know, we get RV weekends mixed up with weekend RVing, which is Millie and James. And I said, at noon today when she was on, I said, hey, it's a little bit closer to the stripper pole that I owe her. Yeah, James, I think you were pulling out about the time they were pulling in. And then Carol Springstead thought she was camping with you, but you had left. So, and I happened to be in the office when she pulled up to, register. I said, no, you're with Marshall. So it all worked out. You and Marshall, Tina and I, we had a good group going there. All right. Justin wants to know if it's RV underway. And no, it's not. Now, I won't be able to see any guesses for a while. We're going to have Holly by Golly. Here she is. Please give Holly by Golly a warm and wonderful welcome. She's going to entertain you now until I get back. I'll be back with a surprise.
Back.
Okay. I gotta pee.
What's troubling you? Me? You want to know what's troubling me, Miss Wood? Okay.
Oh, I need hose.
What's troubling me? You. You're troubling me.
Help me.
Yep, I am.
I need hose.
I know.
Oh.
I got tangled up in snow.
Oh.
You got tangled.
Whew.
Make sure you thank Linda.
Oh, shut up.
You can thank
Shut up. Just telling me what to do on here. What the hell is wrong with him? Why, hello, everybody. Mary, Dust, Justin, and Christina, RV, Van Lang. Linda. Hiya, Linda. Hi, Linda. Hi, Carol. Hi, James Katniss. Excuse me. Oh, I'm thirsty. Catch my breath here a second. Oh. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Howdy, everybody. This is Holly by golly. Oh, excuse me. My lenses are dirty. Hey, Linda. This is Holly by golly with their weekly laugh report. Hey, Linda, I'd like to thank you for this hottie key ring. It's very shiny. I love it. Thank you very much, dear. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Carl H. The hermit with the Wi-Fi. Hi, Nancy Drew. How you doing? I had to take off my magoos. You know, there's this upper middle-aged couple, you know, and they were in their house, and their neighbor knocked on the door, and the lady answers. Then they asked if they could borrow something, and she said, sure. And her husband says, wait a minute. She said, don't worry about it. They'll bring it back when they're done with it. Okay, so they're gone. Then there was someone else knocking at the door. And she answers it. And then they wanted to borrow his saw. He says, wait a minute, that's my brand new saw. She goes, don't worry about it. You'll get it back when they're done with it. And then there's this other couple, went to the back door, knocked on it, and she went and answered it. And they wanted to borrow a drill. And he says, wait a minute. That's my brand new drill. She goes, don't worry about it. You'll get it back when they're done with it. Then, excuse me, he goes into the kitchen to get another beer. He just stays sitting on the sofa, you know. Then he goes in the kitchen to get a beer. And then there's a knock at the door. And he answers it. And it's this beautiful next door neighbor. She's in her lingerie and got a sheer robe on. And he says, come on in. She goes, I was wondering if I could borrow a cup of sugar. And he says, well, you got a cup? She goes, sure. And pulls out a bra and says, this is the only cup I have. A 38D, will that do? And he goes, oh, yeah, that'll do just fine. And then she says, well, I need some help to get the roof up on my bed. He goes, oh, okay, I can help you with that. And he's going out the door, and then his wife walks in and says, "Where do you think you're going?" He goes, "I'm going to help her. She wants something." And he goes, and his wife says, "I know what she wants. We all know what she wants." He says, "Don't worry about it. You'll get it back when she's done with it." Thank you, Linda. I did really like it a lot. You know, when I was younger, my sister, she had such a problem with to bother to brush her teeth. She just didn't, and her breath was so bad that skunks would run away. I mean, her breath was so bad that it made a windmill start in an old Italian oil painting. It was that bad. Oh, did you know? Here's some news for you. Did you know that a woman can never become a billionaire? Yeah, you can have $1 billion or whatever, but you're never considered a billionaire. They call women who have $1 billion billionesses. So we can never be billionaires. What's up with that? Anyway, here's some more news for you. You'd never guess what they call a muffler pipe in Germany. They call it an oops poof. Oh, here's even more news. Did you know Prince Charles, or rather King Charles, was never breastfed? He was a bottle baby. Yeah, his mom couldn't hold him and hold on to the purse strings at the same time. Ain't that something? How old women, they can wave das muffler. No, they call it an oops poof. The muffler pipe. Oops poof. So you know, Carl H., the hermit with Wi-Fi. Or hermit with Wi-Fi. Let me get it right. Okay. Ain't that something? How old women, they can wave their arm and their arm still jiggles for like 10 minutes. Well, my grandma was driving one day, and the whole family was crowded in there, and I was sitting right next to her, right? And anyway, she goes to wave to her friend that's on the sidewalk, and man, it felt to me like I got slapped with a dry fish. Bap, 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 bap. It was a very warm fish. Man. Kind of make you dizzy after a while. Bap, 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 bap. At Carl H., the hermit with the Wi-Fi link. Okay. Channel UC. No. Okay. Thanks, Linda Barker. Always a work in progress. Oh, speaking of which, Linda, I have a walker that you can have if you want it. I'm sorry to hear that you were having troubles up there. I truly hope that God will bless you and allow you to go on more of the meetups and stuff. I really will pray for you. Anyway, back to the business at hand. I'm thirsty. All that talking just takes my breath. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. All right. Oh, excuse me. Old people do still buy cars. So I think that the automobile manufacturers should come up with a car for the older people generation, as in make the windshields below the steering wheel so they're not going like this over the steering wheel.
Some golf carts are built that way.
Anyway, speaking of my sister, well, she was a really, really big woman, right? So it makes me think of her again, and I'm thinking these really, really fat people should they should not ride mopeds. It really freaked me out because one goes by, they go by you, and it's like, where's the moped? You know, where did it go? Okay. Also, they really shouldn't ride bikes either. When they get up, the seats kind of go with them. Now, if they borrow your bike, would you really want that seat back?
Oh my God. Kind of reminds me of Burning Man.
Okay. This husband asked his wife, do you know one nice thing about yourself? She said, no, what? He said, see, you don't know either. Thank you, Nancy. Hey, I had an extra week off, guys. This is 2 weeks where, so I ain't even halfway through my jargon for the night. So I hope you're ready to do some laughs. Anyway, well, I'm sure you remember the old nursery rhyme about Jack and Jill. You know, well, I changed it up a little bit where it's more updated, I think. It goes, Jim and Jessica went up the hill to get a room at the Marriott. Jim lost his job and finances tumbled downhill. He couldn't get a job, and all Jessica could do was sob. Okay, enough of that for a minute. 1 week there was no football, so instead they had a Dolly Parton concert. So instead of watching a fullback, we got to watch the full front. R. Okay. This guy comes home to visit from college, and then his mom is cooking breakfast the next day. For him and his dad are sitting at the table. His dad asked him how school was going, and he said, fine. Then his dad said, who's your favorite teacher? He said, Mr. Turner. His dad said, oh, yeah? What does he teach? English lit. Then his mom kicks in and says, he must be pretty good if he can teach English when he's lit. When he's drunk. Carl's going to the restroom. Should I wait a minute for him, Linda? What do you think? I really don't want him to miss out on any of this. I got a lineup here. I so wished I could have went with you guys, but I just didn't dare to. Jack's. Oh, you got it, Linda? English lit, like literature. It was supposed to be just drunk, not saying the word lit, but Anyway, Carl, are you back yet? Waiting for you, buddy. That's all right. I was thirsty. I got to blow my nose anyway, guys. Oh. Oh, he's really walking the dog. Just a walking the dog. Here, I'll walk my doggy. I grabbed the puppy off the desk. Okay. He done his duty. Okay, we're back. Okay. Oh, this one woman, she wanted to see Pink Floyd so bad. She said she'd suck 12 eggs through a funnel and eat 10 bananas without using her hands. I'll bet she got into a lot of places for free. Okay. Ouch, I got a snag nail. Okay, now back to the nursery rhymes. You know that one about Mary had a little lamb? Well, I changed that up a little bit. Well, my updated version is it's straight from LA. Mary had a BMW. It was white as snow. Everywhere Mary wrote, she drove it just for show. She drove it to school one day, which was against the rule. It got hot wired and sold for parts. Oh, Mary, what a fool. Now back to the really huge women. Okay. You know, they shouldn't wear high heels either. The really huge women. I mean, they wear them out to the club or whatever one time. By the time they get home, they're wearing slippers. Okay. You gotta tell Carl to get his dogs on better timing. Okay, Linda? Poor Mary. Yeah, Linda. Okay, here's some questions for you. What is dysmorphobia? It's the fear of getting misshapen, like gaining weight and getting the beer belly going on and all that. Okay. What is ethophobia? It's the fear of having somebody help you get dressed. I'm getting feared for that. If I don't get better with my back and stuff, I might have to have somebody dressing me all the time. Jack somewhat helps me now. I mean, well, when I change my sports bra and then he's got to pull it down in the back. But anyway, what is pornophobia? It's the fear of prostitutes. Hey, Grandma Ray, you missed half the show already. What's up with that? Hey, Ringo and Czar. How you doing?
Czar, I think, is a GSP.
Czar is GSP? It says ZAR. I don't know. Okay, what is yuccophobia? The fear of Carl Malden asking you to borrow your handkerchief. For those of you who know who Carl Malden is, long and dead, but had to come up with it. Czar is a Kresge Fusik. What's a Kresge Fusik? Huh. This one old woman went to her doctor's office, and then she's seen. And during the visit, she asked him if he could help her with her afterlife thing. You know, she went to her doctor's appointment and all that. Then she asked him if he could help her with her afterlife things. He told her, "No, I'm only here to help you with your things when you're here. After that, I'm not." Well, that evening, he gets a knock on his door, and lo and behold, it's this old woman. And she's got a handful of paperwork. And she says, please, doctor, I don't have anyone else to help me. Only you can help me with my afterlife things. And he says, okay, I'll look at them. Fine. She goes, and then he goes to close the door. He takes the papers from her. He goes to close the door, and she goes, "Oh, I'm looking at something in the mahogany with the brass handles." And he closes the door. And then he says, under his breath, or to himself, "Yeah, right now I'm looking at a big trash bag and a trash can out back." Really mean doctor, ain't he? Oh, got some more news for you. Hey, I saw this commercial that I really, really like, where this guy and his daughter are walking through the woods. You know, they're going on a forest path. You know, they're hiking and that. Anyway, and then he says, "Ain't this such a tremendous day?" And he's pointing at a tree. I'm at a moss for words, and he puts his hand on some tree moss. And then he puts his hand up to get a high five from his daughter for him matching. And he goes, "What, you gonna leave me hanging?" And she just lowers her head and shakes it. I love that commercial. Hey, you men out there, have you ever been in your car when you were really young and you thought there was a cop behind you? You know, so you quick put your radio on Christian music, and you start using your hand signals, which you've never done before. And then come to find out, it's just a car with ski rack on top. And then he goes by you, and it's full of beautiful chicks. And it passes you by and keeps going. Not that good, huh? You know, my brother, he had a date, and he wined and he dined her, and he took her to a movie and then for ice cream afterwards. And then on the way home, they're about halfway, and he asked her, "Now, how did you feel about this date?" And she said, "Well, I don't go all the way." And he stopped the car and he let her out. He was so brain dead. That's one of the dope type moments. Still happening to you, huh? Good. I'm glad, Graham and Ray. Hey, what's worse than being behind a horse? Being under one.
You know what?
Uh-oh, Jack, I disappeared. I pushed a button. Come here. Jack's fixing me up, guys.
I don't know if they can even hear you. Can you get over to there? There's the mouse. StreamYard.
There I am. Hi, folks. I'm back.
We can take RV underwear off of there somehow.
No.
There.
Oh. Look
Under
out.
RV underway, I mean. That's Barbara and Rick.
What the fuck?
To make yummy baked potatoes right in your microwave. No one likes waiting nearly an hour for potatoes to bake in the oven. Yummy
There.
potatoes is convenient.
Okay, I'm back.
Potatoes on the
Okay,
stove are already baked. Then pop it in the microwave.
now, you know what? Now, back in the 40s, there was this old, very frugal man, you know, but he would take himself out once a week. Anyway, one week he goes to this place and it had 2 doors and they had signs on each door. One was for over $10, the other one was for under $10. Okay, of course he goes to the under $10. Well, okay, then he dines or whatever. Then the next week he goes out to this other place, and they got 2 doors, and it had under $5 and over $5. Of course, he picks the under $5, you know, and he eats and goes on, and then the next week he goes back to another restaurant. He goes out to another restaurant, and this is a real good special. He's thinking, okay, they had 2 doors as well. And it said over $1 and under $1. Of course, he picked the under $1, but this time he ended up in the alley where they had a bunch of trash cans. And that was his dinner. So, anyway, he should have picked the over $1 that time. Splurged for $1 anyway. Weep the wild winds. Okay. Here's some more news for you. Oh, Jack,
Yes.
hand me that paper right by that box, that pizza box on the counter. Here's some news for you. Did you know that Francis Scott Key, they think they know where he's been buried at? Or no. Sorry. Different one.
Jokes and no punchlines?
Anyway, did you know that Francis Scott Key, now, he was the one that wrote the Star Spangled Banner, you know, but he died. And by doing so, he actually made his life easier. He didn't have to hear Roseanne Barr singing it. Anyway, sorry you got in here so late there, Grandma Ray. Oh, I guess I'm going to go on. I got a few more here. Why not? I really wrote a book while Jack was out of town. I had time to think. Okay. Do you know why Adam and Eve weren't black? Did you ever try to take a rib away from a black person? I'm not prejudiced or nothing. Some of my best friends are black, so forgive me on that. Anyway, why don't blacks tend to like country music? When you say hold on, they think you killed his sister. Anyway, what would you call it if you buried 100 black people in a field? AstroTurf. You know, I always thought I was adopted. So, anyway, when the day I graduated from high school, I asked my dad, Dad, was I adopted? He said, no, not adopted. You were rented. Here's back to the large women. One girl in school was so large and big that when it came time for the school parade, they voted her the float. Are not funny for you guys? Well, I'm sorry, folks. I'm thinking that I might be all through for today. Yeah, it looks like I am all through for today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed yourselves and had a really good time with me today. I really love it that we're getting more people in here every week. Come back next week. Of course, I'll have more jokes. I'll come back for the weekly laugh report once again next week. I really appreciate you hanging in there with me and everything. I really, really do. I love it. I'm going to have to turn this back over. Captain Jack Scrapper here in a minute. This was Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. Phew, I'm sweating now. Holy. Excuse me. That felt good. This is Holly by Golly. Peace out. Oops. Ow. Oh. You can finish my cup. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. There. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Uh-oh, I'm stuck.
Ouch. Hey, where's my computer? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, you did good, Holly. Oh, yeah, good half hour. And I love some of those jokes, but if Nate is here, I don't get the under the horse one. I don't get it. She told that one on Nate's live stream from M22 on the phone. Still don't get it. Robin Jan the Can Van, welcome aboard. Glad you're here, even if the note is for only a minute. All right, let's see here. Let's go back. Whoops. The heck was that? Oh, it's the box that the original fanny bank came in. And it's in synchronicity. It hasn't appeared on any of the live streams. My little dachshund has. Tonight even. But usually the little Valentine's dachshund was on the windowsill behind me above the air conditioner. But we're not doing that anymore. Mostly because of the live stream. So, yeah, flower power.
They like me. Did they like me?
I'm sure they liked you, Holly. All right, let's see about settings here. The virtual background. And we'll just go to this a minute. Whoops. Uh-oh. I'm spinning. Damn it. Okay. I'm back. And how is that possible? Why is the green screen acting up? Still there. Yeah, Holly is a trip. She's doing better. Trying to be a comic, and she is. I was spinning. I saw the little thing. But I seem to have disappeared when I went to virtual background to change this over to oh, look at this one. There's a new one. Oh, that is cool. The background is blurred. I've never seen that before. That's not what I was going for. Huh. Now, isn't that weird? The green screen's not really working. She is and she isn't. Yeah, Troy, she can be a hoot. Then she can also be, 22. There'll definitely be a party. It'll be a little bit larger scratch-offs. Okay. Don't need that. I need to, yes, I'm almost there. Party! What happened to the green screen? This is weird. There. That's what I wanted to get back. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Let's see if we can.
She jinxed me.
Why?
Because I started going downhill with my jokes as soon as she said I was doing a great job. She jinxed me.
I don't think Linda jinxed you. Holly's trying to say that her jokes were going well until you told her that she was doing good. Then she went down from there. No, I didn't change my. Yeah, she's joking. She just said.
I didn't start clapping right after she said that.
I didn't change my shirt. Okay. It's a green shirt. And for the first half of the show, I wore it backwards. Now I'm wearing it forward to honor Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed RV Life. I'm a talking head now, that's for sure. Let's see. I can't remember what song by the Talking Heads. It's not coming to me. I'm thinking of Men at Work. That's Australian. And I'm thinking of, I don't know what I'm thinking of. I think the pain pill's wearing off. Oh, yeah, it is comedy hour. So I turned the shirt around for the second half. Yeah, you're right, Troy. I was thinking of that. But if I take my shirt off, then no, nobody wants to see that. Not tonight, anyways. Burning down the house. Yes, that's Talking Heads. Good one, Todd. Thank you. Man, we had parties at my house in Hudsonville, and we played that song, I think, for every party we had. Because, yeah, it was getting there. Burning down the house. It wasn't like their Talking Heads video with the house and the screenshot, or not, whatever they were doing, making it look like, yeah. Wasn't quite that bad. Well, we had lots of kids there. And even into our early 20s. Oh, my God. The parties were amazing. You wake up the next morning and like kick your way through the beer cans and see who's left. And the only thing that cured it, this I learned this from my mom, was start drinking again. I miss those days, and I'm glad they're gone at the same time. I don't know if it's wearing off or kicking in, Linda. Okay, Frank's saying all the deer are coming out of the woods. Wow. Whoa. And today's first day of bow season. Yeah, both seasons, yeah. You said it before I did, actually. When is black powder now, or is black powder after firearm season? I think maybe it's after. My girlfriend is better than that. Yeah. Don McCullum, Max Headroom. There you go. Yes. Excellent. Good one, Sensei. Sensei Don is Don McCullum, just so you know. Oh, man. That's good. After, it's in December. Thank you, Ringo. I'm guessing, now you told Holly the breed of your dog, and I didn't quite catch it. Is the breed of your dog the same as Tommy's? I got to go on your channel and see if Czar is shown in any of your videos. Rob and Jay and Canvan in May. True. But he might have been just saying hi to him, too. Because they are here, or they were, a minute ago. They were here when I came back. Yeah, they're there. They said I was a talking head. And Don says Max Headroom. And Linda's on it. She's got show more printed out. All right. We got new comments. Regular firearm season is November 15 through 30. Yeah, I knew that was 2 weeks. So the 30th of November is the end of November. And I don't know what, I don't have the 2022 calendar near me. But anyways. Okay, we need to do a camping trip or meetup. Play some music, yes. I like Sonia's music, don't get me wrong. And I don't know, lately you probably noticed that, you know, the hills are alive with the sound of music. I mean, I just keep remembering songs. Sometimes I can't remember all the lyrics. Sometimes I can. I love music. I always have. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God is calling, and he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. Now I can't remember the lyrics. And everybody's like, oh no, stop singing. Roaming with Ringo. One video of Ringo. Aha, I gotta go to that. I don't have the green app where your name is green. I could just click on it. But I can write that down and try to remember visit later. We have to remember that Thin Blue Lane is coming on at 11 Eastern. We'll get that posted before we leave here tonight. Captain is Loopy, yeah. An old church song. Yeah, I know that song, I think. There's several. There are several more or less religious songs, but who cares? I like them. They're in my heart and soul. But also in my heart and soul is rock and roll. But I can do some 50s music too. Before there was rock and roll. I love country. I do. She loves my tractor. What was that other one I like? I like the one about putting Tina's name on the tower. John Deere Green. The water tower. There's another one that comes to mind that I like. It's a country song. I don't know who does these, who did these songs originally that they got so popular. But you hear them, and somehow, I'm not quite like Sue, but I can remember songs and tunes pretty good. Just take those old records off the shelf. I don't have any more of those. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I love that, The other one I got to get again. Don knows this one. The Lighthouse. I am going to learn to sing that and do the lyrics along with it. I don't know if Spirit in the Sky. Bob Seger, yes. Take me up to the Spirit in the Sky. Anyways, not Watchtower. All Along the Watchtower. That was Jimi Hendrix. The Lighthouse. The Lighthouse. I like all three. I didn't meet Kid Rock, but I have done karaoke one of his songs, Summertime in Northern Michigan. You're still at it, Holly. Yes, you are. I did that on a karaoke night. I've done a few songs on our karaoke nights that we used to have. Bad phone call. I'd be listening. Bad phone call. Car. Okay, be right back. Uh-oh. I kind of know what that might be about. Bob Seger was the first concert I ever went to, and it was free. It's at Riverside Park in Grand Rapids. 1972? No, I think it was 71. And it's at Riverside Park, and yes, there was some nudity. Yeah, I saw some boobs. And everybody was so stoned. You could get high just walking around the cloud. Midwest rocks, that's right. And Eminem. Hey, I'm not quite into their style of music, but they got some good ones. I'll grant them that. And then Kid Rock, he can do rap. He's good at it. I don't like rap, but he's good at it. And sometimes I actually sort of listen. The rap I don't like is where they disrespect women. And, there's bad words in there, to my mind. Oh, James. Okay, Rob and Jan the Can Van. And I've got to look at not Walmart, although I should. I got to find some of that bourbon maple syrup. I would like some. That was excellent maple syrup that you guys brought to our pancake breakfast. You know, for those of you who were not at M22, you really missed out. I got to tell you, you really missed out if you were not at M22. Next time, Todd, we're going to drag your ass out of your house and bring you with us. Anyway, it was a good time. So, I don't know where Carl went, but he should come to M23. And everybody should come a little earlier and stay longer. I liked it that I stayed till Monday morning, and we had there was only a few of us left. There was Nate and Linda, me. Brene was there. Tommy, River Sticks, he cooked a lot on Linda's grill. We had a good breakfast. It is a plan, Todd. Okay, Robin Jan. Have a great evening. Safe travels to you too. God bless. Maria from M22 did the video.
Connect to nature this season. Among my patients, I often see them have teeth.
Okay, I don't have an account at Costco. Maybe I can get my son to get me some because he works there. I haven't seen my son in years. It's truth. I haven't. I have grandchildren I've never met. It's how our family rolls. It's always been that way. Yes, Monday morning was great. Michelle and Michelle Leonardo. So, and Nate, myself, that's 3, you, Linda, 4, Tommy is 5. I think we had one more. Can't remember. I'm sure there was 6 of us. Rob Stewart and the band Faces, their song, I'm Losing You. Also was listening last night. Wow. Okay, James, I'm sorry, and I kind of know what it's all about. Godspeed, God bless. We'll do your scratch off next Saturday night. So just know that. No one's guessed this channel, so I don't think there's going to be any scratch offs done tonight. But James has credit for one coming up next Saturday night because it's much better when the winner is actually on board in the chat. I'm number 6. Okay, thank you. I forgot to count myself, I guess. Thank you. Number 6 in the River Sticks. And my computer is slow. I can make a song out of that. Oh, and that, when Sonia, the DJ, was playing, everybody's dancing. That was so much fun. Seriously, it was a ball. What can I say? It was a ball. Piper. She was so doggone cute with her daddy dancing. And then, oh my goodness. Yes, the breakfast was delicious. I want some more pierogies. These were excellent. But everything else was great too. And, it helped because we're cleaning up our leftovers. We didn't have to worry about taking more food home than we came with because other people say, here, I got too many eggs. Those eggs that we had, most of them came from James and Cyndi. And the bacon came from James and Cyndi as well because they had to leave early and they just handed it all to me and I put it in the freezer in synchronicity. And hot dogs too. I have those in my freezer here. never got around to having hot dogs. I know some people had hot dogs at our different bonfires, but I never lay off the muscle relaxers. I'm not taking any more muscle relaxers today. I feel fine. Excuse me while I fall over. I'm good. I am good. All right, we are pushing our limit for 7:30, but I was planning on going till 8 because I thought I was going to be doing some scratch offs. So I'm going to give it 10 more minutes for anyone to possibly guess the featured channel. And if not, the featured channel will be carried over till next Saturday. Now, the rules are, the new rules, I will not feature the same channel over 4 times in a row. If nobody guesses this particular channel, it would be okay. Next Saturday is the 8th or the 7th. Oh, I'm so sorry, James. Anyway, thank you, Frank. I'm not sure who makes the bourbon maple syrup. It comes in what looks to be a Jack Daniel's bourbon bottle, black label. But I don't know who makes it. But it's good. And the bourbon has, of course, boiled out when they were making the syrup. So don't worry about the bourbon. Don't worry about the alcohol in the maple syrup because there is none. It all boiled off. I was scared when they handed me that. I'm like, no, I can't have any booze. Don't get me started. Anyway, I didn't, I've been trying to be true. It's almost a year now. November 25th, Thanksgiving Day last year, I had my last drink. And then that was it. Hasn't passed my lips. I kind of sometimes want it. When we were at the campfire at Yanae's, it was Thursday night. And that's when TGIF showed up. And all of a sudden there's this drunk girl. Well, she wasn't terribly drunk or anything, but boy, the breath. Whoa, I want some of that. She's leaning over my shoulder. Give me a hug and all that. I'm sorry, Frank. Do you know who makes that? Yeah, because Todd wants to know. I kept blocking it. Oh. Buffalo Trace makes a good bourbon cream. Never heard of it, but it sounds good. Zitz night. Yes. Until someone loses a wiener. Hello. Now that's a repeat. Didn't you say that when Nate was live? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Michelle was there Monday too. This is what Michelle says. Do we believe her? Yes, I believe her. I think she and I were the last ones to roll out that day. Wait, no. Tommy and I was behind Tommy, so Michelle probably left just before Tommy. Actually, I think Bernae was... You know what? Michelle, were you the last one that left the Lake of Dreams campground? We know Nate stayed behind for another day. He didn't leave till Tuesday. But 5 of us were leaving that day on Monday. After our breakfast, we all packed up and gone. By about noonish or 1 o'clock, I forget. Actually, I think I was very close to 2 o'clock when I pulled out. And Jay, good to have you here, dear. Been a minute. I gotta get back to your channel too. But now we are at the older I gotta get free drinks that are handed to me. I kind of like a taster to have some. It does help the edge. Hey, to each his own. I'm not against alcohol. I'm not against, in moderation. I was over moderating, if you would. Not over moderating. I was under moderating prior to November 25th of last year. And I thought, you know what? It can't hurt to have less alcohol. And I decided to just go cold turkey. And, cold turkey. That reminds me of wild turkey. Should go get a bottle. No. The bourbon maple syrup is available on Amazon. And was on vacation. Well, we missed you already. Wish you could have come to M22. We would love to have met you. But we will someday. Maybe we'll get to the O23. I don't know. That'd be cool. Yeah, moonshine gummies. I have not got to have those. A while back, Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee Princess. In fact, she's on film. She's not actually drinking it on film, but the results of her drinking the moonshine are on film when we were at Podunk, and she was helping me load up scrap. That was it. We were loading it into Don's van because Serendipity was down for the count. And yeah, I think Don's extra spare van was the only thing around here that we could use at the time. Yes, you were. Yes. Yeah, I do remember that. It was halfway raining. We didn't get wet, but we got the flags down. And Tommy helped me to get the flagpole down. Tommy and I folded up the flag and put it properly in its box. You know what? That reminds me. I haven't taken it out of the box, and it was damp. I better do that tomorrow because it could get moldy. I think I told you probably this morning. Anyways, I have a new the one that we have right now is a 3x5, but I now have a 5x7. It's a big flag. It's sad to say casket size, but I'll be redoing the ropes and I'll be getting brand new whatchamacallits, things you clip through the grommets. And yeah, pirate flag will be a little bit lower than it was. Although when we got a good wind there, they look good. But when the wind dies down, the American flag droops down and almost covers the pirate's flag. So the pirate's flag is either going to have to be mounted on a different pole, which, that different pole, I wanted to put a Canadian flag. But on the pole that I have, I'll have to lower the pirate, the Jolly Roger, below the straight line of the American flag hanging down. So the pirate's flag is going to end up being quite a ways down, 7 feet. That almost puts the pirate flag at half mast. Oh well, Oregon 23 is in June. Come and get there. Okay, Bernay, I'll try. I'll definitely try. All these meetups are still on my list. Lost on Land Again is coming up at the Lollapalooza. I'd love to meet Lollapalooza. I'd love to meet Lola. and Vicky, and yeah. Checking Tommy jump started my van. Yes, yes, we did. Yeah, that's what we did. I'm gonna put that up in a minute, Birdie. Yeah, how is your van doing? Why is it you left something on? You were charging something, maybe? I don't know. So let's see, tomorrow, next Saturday is 7th, I believe. It's the 8th. Saturday is the 8th. Thank you, Michelle. For what? We're finally figuring out that next Saturday is the 8th. Anyways, if no one guesses the featured channel as of the 15th, opening day, I will announce it. And we'll move on to a different featured channel on that 4th time that this channel is featured. It probably won't last that long. Somebody could guess it here in just a minute. But anyway. Oh, and thank you, Michelle. Now I kind of guessing you're talking about the new flag that's going to be on the bus. I'm looking forward to it. It cost a little, but I couldn't turn it down because it was a good price. Ah, there you go. That could happen. What? Oh, wait a minute. You were probably charging your phone and stuff off shore power. Duh. You weren't 100% boondocking. You were hooked up. Hooked up. Tommy was still there too. Yeah. I was right behind him in the driveway for Lake of Dreams. I think all of us turned left out of there and hit M46. I actually thought about turning right, which I did last year. I took Fenmore all the way to M57, turned right, went through Greenville, and the next thing you know, I was home. I gassed up in Greenville, or fueled up, because I'm a diesel. I got fuel in Greenville. This time, trying to think. There's I think it's the next little town you come to when you leave Merrill. I can't remember the name of the town, but you were hooked up. Whatever that town was, they had a nice spot where I could get diesel from that was level, because my parking brake does not work. I have to put wheel chocks a lot of times underneath the wheel, front wheel, and I got to do it in a hurry if I'm by myself because the bus wants to roll. Scott's actually considering a van. Wow. Yeah, see, that's where I'm at. I got to be able to stand. I've got the new Dodge now, and I'm afraid Synchronicity's dementia is... We may have to say goodbye to Serendipity 2.0. It's not looking good. The next shindig is in January for the Box Van D meetup. 4 months away. I didn't know you knew Box Van D. She comes on here once in a while. She's awesome. And I saw a video where Box Van D and Marshall were playing their ukuleles. And it was awesome. It was like dueling banjos almost. Not quite. But they were good together. Medium height transit Sam 6 feet inside. That's good to know. They're expensive, but it's good to know. Now, when I put the camper on the new truck, I have a truck camper. I think everybody knows that. The truck camper's name is Fortuitous. I was fortunate to get that. I try to use positive names, except for Daryl and his other brother, Daryl. Whatever. You went back to the slabs. Cool. I've actually been scared. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Nomadic Eric. You know, Eric and Jax went to the slabs. No, I know who it was. It was Paul Barter, the bread trucker. He went there and he did a little tour, and it didn't look very promising for a place to camp. It looked like you could be abducted there and forced to take drugs. I don't know. He's 6'4", so he'd have to stoop a little bit. My camper, anyways, is not, I can't stand up in it. But if I lay this way, kind of at an angle on the bed, feet on the floor, I can handle getting my pants on and off. That's the biggest thing about vans or any kind of your car. If you're camping in your car, I mean, getting my pants on and off is a deal. Now, I don't know how Tina manages it, but she does. But then on the other hand, she's kind of short. But she can't stand up in her van. I know that. She always says, I'm so short. Well, okay, fine. Say what you will. But I know in a minivan like hers, I would not be comfortable anymore. If I was 19 years old, like I think I am sometimes, that wouldn't be a problem. Limber, yeah, no big deal. Yeah, tall height transit sim 7. That'd be a full-size transit van, similar to what Amazon drives. Okay. Wow, I wish Scott good luck in finding the right van for you guys. And if he builds it out, you're going to have so much fun doing videos. I mean, the van build videos for a while, they were kind of going downhill. Now they're coming back. There's a resurgence of van builds, bus builds, whatever. I haven't done a bus build video. I think I'll start whenever I get, it's going to be after November probably. It'll be cold weather when I start doing more interior shots of Synchronicity. Because I'll be having more time. It's a special project. I wanted to do stuff for Synchronicity, but I'm afraid, or not Synchronicity, Serendipity 2.0. I'm afraid her license plate will be retired. Dippity 2. I think that license plate will be hanging in honor somewhere. I don't foresee a Serendipity 3.0. So, La Fortuna is here. She can definitely carry the camper. And actually that camper, the pickup camper, is tiny, but you know, you could heat it with a candle. It's full of tools and a stinky old moldy mattress that's coming out. I'm going to find the leak in the roof, fix that, and then demold, dehumidify, whatever. Whatever I got to do to make the interior more or less back to original. And it should be fun. It should be real fun. I can keep it pretty much original. There will be some modern things going in, like stereo speakers. Yeah, it's got a place where I can hang stuff on the wall. It's got cabinets, not a lot, but it's got those storage drawers at the bottom that go either side of your wheel wells in your full-size truck. So you can put stuff you're not too worried about. Maybe it gets a little wet in bad weather, but for the most part, it's hidden, out of sight, can't be stolen. I don't know. Like you could put maybe the hydraulic jack under there, and I think I can get my friend over at Kent Excavating, where I was doing the pond. There's another guy that's working on my trailer, the Dolly. Hello, Dolly. He probably is done with it by now, but dippity doo, I like that. You can sort of stand in your transit. Yep. Hey, 19. Put her hood on and send her out with dignity. Yes, Todd. I will do that. Thank you for saying that. I'm not drinking. Oh, I'm drinking RC. No. Wow, I will. Thank you, Benay. Okay, I'm going longer than I said I would. I was going to quit, 10 minutes ago, but all right. What we need, Linda, is you got to remember 11 Eastern is when we can do the word game with Bill and Nancy. If you put Thin Blue.
You still gotta bring that soap in tonight.
I'll try, Holly. I looked for it. I haven't found it.
You said you found it.
No, I didn't. I didn't find the soap.
You said you found it.
No, I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You said you found that, but not the silverware.
No.
Yes, I want my soap back tonight.
Well, I know where it was, but I didn't. It's not there now. Anyway, she's worried about dish soap. It's in synchronicity.
Did you the motor home?
No, I did not. Only used it once. It might be.
I need it.
Okay, it's dark out. I'll have to get a flashlight. I think it's in the back of the bus where I wash dishes on the deck. There she goes. I don't care.
Promise me.
I did not promise anything. Anyways, okay, we got Thin Blue Lane's link. And we've been on here for 2 hours having fun. So, despite what Holly by golly says, she's back in that mode where she don't give a crap about what I got going. I got to find the dish soap because I promised. I don't recall promising. I also do not like being pushed. What's that song, Renee? It's my life and I'll do what I want. That's from the 60s, maybe. Yeah. Yep. Much love and hugs to you. We love you, Renee. Good night. Don't get lost out in the dark. I don't know. I might. I do have 2 flashlights. One of them is on my dresser in my bedroom and in my quarters, cottage quarters. It's where the captain, when he's, at home base, so to speak, And yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. I have a beautiful sleep number bed in there that works great. It's old as hell, but at least I got it from the second wife during the divorce. One good thing that I got. And the other flashlight, believe it or not, is in synchronicity, but I know exactly where. It's in that pouch on the left-hand side of the driver's seat. And it looks like a 30 caliber. No, it looks like a 50 caliber. I can't remember. It's big. I mean, it's a bullet. I'll show it sometime. You know, it's about, what have they got here that's almost the same thing? Here we go. It's like this one that needs batteries. This is one of those tech lights. You know, you see them advertised. They say it's so, the light's so strong you can cut holes in paper. I don't believe it. But anyways, that flashlight that I'm talking about that is shaped like some kind of a caliber bullet. So what would this be? Because this has got the same circumference. Is that like a 30 caliber or a 50 caliber? I want to say it's 50. I can't remember. You'll just have to tell me. Oh, Linda. Thank you. Say goodnight, Jack. All right, mateys. It's fair winds. 50 caliber. Thank you, Ian. That's military, basically. Anyways, fair winds and smiles. Hello. Smiles. What did I leave out? We all know. The eulogy. But it's actually based on Red Skelton, how he always ended his shows. Good night, and may God bless. See you over at Thin Blue Lane tonight. Till then. And then we'll also see you Wednesday night for why do we say it? All right, I already said the eulogy, but I'm still on. I'm out of here. See you at Thin Blue Lane. Good night. And may God bless. Thanks for reminding me.